With support from the Midland County Health Department, Meridian Public Schools, and Meridian Early College is committing to helping to keep your family safe and smart this school season. We want to remind all families how important it is to make the Mustang promise and screen daily for any COVID-19 or communicable illnesses prior to coming to school. If you have any of these symptoms, we ask that families keep their children home to help us stay safe and stop the spread. If you're wondering what symptoms you should be screening for, you can scan this QR code or simply visit our website at merps.org/page/COVID-19. Today, we're going to be walking you through what happens when a COVID positive or probable individual does attend school or a related activity, and the close contact procedures that result in quarantine options for families that have been deemed close contacts. Once a COVID-19 positive or probable individual has alerted the school of their status, Meridian Public Schools is required by the Midland County Health Department to identify close contacts. As it notes here, close contact is any individual who has been within a 6 feet distance for a duration of 15 non-consecutive minutes within a 24-hour period. Once the close contacts have been identified, Meridian Public Schools reaches out to your families and alerts you of the status. From there, we will outline your options. The options vary depending on your vaccination status. I'm going to first identify the options available for unvaccinated learners. So if a non-vaccinated learner has been determined to be a close contact, the family has 2 options. One is similar to what we had last year, where the learner remains home for a 10-day quarantine period. During this time, they would participate in live Zoom lessons following their academic schedule. Unfortunately, they would not be able to participate in any off-campus programming or after-school activities. Option 2 involves utilizing our on-site serial rapid testing as administered by a registered nurse. Again, Meridian Public Schools is offering on-site serial testing for students that have been determined to be close contacts as a result of a school contact. If a non-vaccinated individual chooses to take part in the serial testing, they will have to remain masked for the 10-day period. However, they would then be allowed to return to school as long as their serial test was negative. The serial test would be given or administered on days 1 through 5, 7 and 9, unless it fell on a weekend. And as long as the learner continued to not exhibit any symptoms of COVID-19 or other communicable diseases and remain masked with a negative serial test, they're able to stay in school learning face-to-face. If an individual learner is vaccinated, they can continue to attend school masked for 14 days. If a family chooses, their learner may also engage in the serial testing on day 3 through 5, choosing one of those days in that time period. If that serial test is negative, then the learner can unmask. So again, a vaccinated student does not have to engage in the serial testing to remain in school, but does have to engage in the serial testing if they would like to remove their mask. At any time, if a close contact starts to develop COVID-19 related symptoms, we ask that the learner stay home and the family contact their medical doctor or provider immediately. This is the flow chart, again, for individuals that have been identified as close contacts. We hope that this identification is not something that your family has to experience, but unfortunately, with the continued spread of COVID-19, we wanted to make sure families were aware of their options as we work together to stop the spread. At any point, if you have any questions in regards to the COVID-19 procedures, we encourage you to reach out to either our office at 989-687-3300, or feel free to contact our district COVID coordinator, Sarah Gland. Her information is located again at merps.org/page/COVID-19 or on the bottom of the flow chart. Thank you, Mustangs, for working together to help stop the spread of COVID-19 and keep us safe and smart this school year.